Conor McGregor's highly anticipated return ended in total heartbreak last night. Just over a minute into the opening round against Max Holloway, the former two-division champion suffered a devastating knee injury that stopped the fight instantly. The injury occurred when Conor threw a flying left switch kick. The moment he planted his right foot back on the canvas, his knee completely collapsed. He desperately tried to stay upright but crumbled to the mat, forcing the referee to step in and award Holloway the first-round technical knockout victory. Medical staff immediately rushed the cage, with early reports indicating a potential ACL or PCL tear. The sudden injury becomes even more baffling, given the pre-fight warm-up footage released by the promotion. Minutes before making his walk to the octagon, Conor showed absolutely no signs of physical compromise backstage. In a cruel twist of fate, he was actually filmed fluidly drilling the exact same jumping switch kick that ultimately caused his knee to buckle under the arena lights, pointing to a completely unpreventable freak accident. While the notorious faces another long road to recovery, Max Holloway leaves Las Vegas with a historic victory and a fresh trajectory. Following his successful division debut, the Hawaiian expressed immense interest in staying at 170 pounds permanently if the promotion wants him there, signaling that the welterweight elite officially have a dangerous new problem to worry about.
I want to become a two-division champ. I don't think anybody did that yet, skip one and then go just to another weight class. So that'd be amazing, right? That'd be so much fun. And then if I beat Islam, right, if I got to get the fight and I beat him, in Justin's words, I would have been the 155 champ. So I'm the first triple champ. Problem solved.
You got the BMF belt at 155 too, right?
Yeah, people count it. You know what I mean? I want the gold one. That silver, that platinum, whatever they make the belt out. That belt is actually heavier than the undisputed title, which is kind of crazy, but whatever they make out of that belt, I want the gold one. So if it's at 155 or 170 or 185, who knows? I'll go out there, do the same damn thing. I just think go out there and just put on a masterpiece. That's what I want to do. You know, I know he's gonna come in there and try and make the fight ugly, and I wanna go in there and make the fight nice and come out clean. That's the task at hand. It's just going out there and get my hand raised again. You know, I would love to share octagon with him.
Paddy Pimblett is riding massive momentum after securing a spectacular finish over Benoit Saint-Denis, and he used his fiery post-fight press conference to put the entire lightweight division on notice, making it clear that his only true goal is capturing UFC gold. The Scouser declared he will fight absolutely anyone who gets him closer to a title shot, even if that means finally settling his bitter rivalry with former champion Ilia Topuria. Looking directly at the top contenders, Paddy specifically targeted Charles Oliveira with immense confidence. Breaking down the stylistic clash, Paddy insisted that if the Brazilian actually attempts to grapple with him, he will lock up a submission of his own. However, he fully expects that they would completely abandon the ground game and instead stand and trade, predicting their matchup would inevitably turn into an absolute 5-round war. It seems like Topuria versus Pimblett grudge match isn't as far off as it seemed just a few months ago, with both men looking to make a statement to get closer to the belt.
The goalposts will get moved, everyone will say, oh, BSD was shit anyway. You know what I mean? When 2 days ago it was BSD's going to smash Paddy, his grappling's well better, he's got too much power for him, this and that, but people just love moving the goalposts with me, and I don't give a fuck. Move them all you want. As long as I keep winning, I keep getting paid, and keep making steps towards being a world champion, you can say what you want. Anyone can say what they want about me. Simple. I want to be a world champion. I want to be undisputed champion of the world. I want to be the first ever world champion from Liverpool. And I'm going to do that. I know that's in my destiny. I know it's in my fate. Whether it's the next fight or the next 10 fights, I'm going to be a world champion. It's that simple. If you want me to fight Justin next, if you want me to fight Posh Boy next, if you want me to fight Chorizo next, if you want me to fight Charles next, anyone can get it.
Conor McGregor has released a statement speaking for the first time since his injury loss to Holloway. My head gasket is gone, destroyed. I had no injuries going into the fight. I was throwing kicks, planting and jumping all throughout camp as well as backstage before the fight. This came out of nowhere. I am beyond dark here. I can only describe it as hell. I was so sharp and so ready for this fight, I cannot believe what has happened. The talk of me being off while walking into the fight is nonsense. I was calm, ready and confident. I am in shock what has taken place. The devil is literally staring at me right in front of my face here. I am not engaging. I will be at church tomorrow. I will overcome this. I will not be deterred. I will return. Following the disastrous ending to the main event, Dana White took the podium at the post-fight press conference to clear the air regarding Conor's devastating injury. When pressed by a reporter who noted that the broadcast angles failed to capture the exact moment the knee popped upon landing, White forcefully dismissed the viral internet theories claiming McGregor walked into the arena already compromised.
Could he have been injured before the fight?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, the day of the press conference, he came running out of the back and ran right up to him and stopped abruptly and, squared off with him. They were pushing foreheads and.
I'm just wondering if something happened within the last 24 hours. I don't see it on the landing, the actual landing of that flying.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but I didn't see. The doctors checked him out before they fight, and he looked damn good at the press conference, and he looked fine at the weigh-ins. That's exact. I do feel that way, but it's the guys that start saying, I've been thinking about retiring, and the minute you start talking or thinking about retiring, you absolutely positively should. I haven't heard that from him yet, but he hasn't spoke publicly yet. We'll see what he has to say.
And if he comes out and says, "Look, I want to run it back," will you guys be open to that?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this whole thing plays out. There's a lot of unanswered questions right now.
Sean Strickland is weighing in on Conor McGregor's catastrophic knee injury. And in classic Strickland fashion, he immediately dropped a highly controversial theory about why the Irish superstar's body gave out. Reacting to the abrupt end of UFC 329, the former middleweight champion completely dismissed the internet rumors claiming McGregor walked into the octagon already hurt. Drawing from his own extensive fighting experience, Sean pointed out that a veteran fighter would absolutely never launch a fully committed, explosive switch kick if they were knowingly carrying a compromised leg into the cage. Instead, Strickland pointed the finger squarely at potential long-term performance-enhancing drug use. While he carefully stopped short of making a direct, definitive accusation against McGregor, he heavily implied that Conor's infamous physical bulk-up over his 5-year layoff might be the real culprit. Sean claimed that everyone he personally knows who has abused steroids for extended periods eventually developed incredibly fragile bodies. He suggested that while those enhancements build muscle, they actually weaken a fighter's structural foundation over time. In Strickland's eyes, Conor's knee didn't just randomly buckle. His body simply shattered under the pressure because of the chemical mileage he put on it during his time away from the drug testing pool. What did you guys think of the event? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to make sure you never miss daily MMA news.